How's it going, everyone? Today I'm playing on the UBERS ladder. I've been playing this tier a lot lately, mainly because of a tournament. But yeah, I've been enjoying it a lot. I think I am around like 1600s right now. 1650. Yeah, I've climbed a lot using a sample team, but now I'm using a different team joined from a tournament game. So let's see how well I can do, to be honest. Because even though I've climbed a lot, I don't think I've learned the tier that much. Anyway, apparently the opponent has an OU team. I feel like they may have just loaded Ubers using an OU team. I'm not sure if they're like this was intentional or a mistake, but it's going to be interesting for sure. I do like Eton, to be honest, because it can be fine. It can toxic the Samurott and whatnot, which would be good. Overall, let's just go for toxic here. They ceaseless, try to get a spike up. I'm not sure what kind of Samurott this is, but I definitely don't have defog in this team, so I missed the Draco. That is unfortunate. The bulldozes dozed, so I guess that's made for Ubers. I don't know. I'll just recover here. And they have taunt too. That is definitely made for Ubers. That is certain. Now it's definitely certain. Hate the Draco miss because I would have gotten a lot of. I probably would have knocked it out. But I think, to be honest, but it's okay. Let's just go for Alo. And let's try to player off here. They knock. I get the player off. It's gonna do a lot here. Yeah. And now I can just go for a flip turn. Acro does knock me out, unfortunately, but I can go Scarf Korai or I can go Ditto. Ditto seems like it would be pretty good. I'd like to keep health on the Korai here, so let's just go Ditto. And we can just go for a nice knockoff. I can also knock the Lando, which would be really good. It kind of forces them to go King Gambit. Yeah, King Gambit does end up coming out. I guess I can just go Ho-Ho, I believe. Should be fine. I don't think +2 would knock me out. The Iron Head anyway, so that works out. And let's just go for a nice Brave Bird on the Moth here. Or a Lando, apparently. They definitely have Stone Edge on this thing, if I had to guess. I think I'm just gonna make a Ditto double here, because even if it takes spikes, I think I can resist the Stone Edge, intimidate the Lando, or they can dart, same thing, and we'll just U-turn out here. They taunted me. Unfortunately, at least they don't have a rock type move, so I can just go back to Ho-Oh here. They get Stealth Rock up, which is fine. Let's just go for Sacred Fire. They U-turn into Moth maybe, but Ho-Oh's def is super high. So I'm not afraid of this. I think I can just Brave Bird. They substitute. Let's just Brave Bird again. They substitute again. Let's just Brave Bird again. Sludge Wave shouldn't do a lot. And I get the KO here. Lando comes out again. They have taunt, I know that much. I'll just Sacred Fire because it's Regenerator, right? I can just switch out. If I get the burn, even better. It's a Spadaf Lando by the... No, my bad. Sacred Fire is a physical attack. I always get it. I mean, I know it's a physical attack, but it's just like my mind always gets confused and into thinking that it's a special move. But Goldengo should take a decent amount from this Sacred Fire. Doesn't get the burn, unfortunately. I'm just gonna go into my Arceus though. It should be good. They can't like Thunder Wave it or give it and trick it or something like that. Nothing like that would happen. And I would just go for a Calm Mind here. On the Lando, let's just Ice Beam. I'm not sure if they're fast, but that will get the KO. It's Balloon King Gambit. I guess they can Terra. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. No Terra. Goldengo goes now. Lovely. And this should be game, I think. I also have Korai that obviously resists Sucker. Also have Ditto here. So let's just Ice Beam. And... oh, I froze the King Gambit, unfortunately. And the Judgment here. I don't know what Terra they have. Usually, I think it's just Dark, but I'm not sure. I am facing the same opponent again, apparently. I guess I'll just lead with Eton again. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. We'll just go for Toxic. They bulldoze, lower my speed def. Let's just go for Draco, knock this thing out this time so they only get a single spike up. Yep, that's a dead Samu. Cool. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they just want to. Maybe they're just having fun. But I'd really love to not play against the same player with the non-UBERS team. By the way, I know you're wondering what's this game right here. And it's a game that I just played. And I paused the recording before that, forgot to unpause. So we're going to go through that game real quick after this one. But right now, I think I would just go ho-ho because we know they don't have a fire type moves. We know they don't have a rock type move and I can get free sacred fires here. On the Roaring Moon, let's see if I can get a bond. They are booster energy. I did indeed get a bond. Lovely. Let's just go into our Alo because I don't think the item matters on that thing. And I wouldn't want my Ho-Ho to get knocked. Yeah, let's just wish up here. If I can get wish on Eton would be great. Let's just flip down the Earthquake apparently. So I'm gonna get it nice and easy. Just on Eton. Get that wish up. Nice, and just go back to Ho-Ho because this Lando cannot touch the Ho-Ho. Roaring Moon comes back in again. Once again, not gonna let them knock me off. They go Moth, which I believe would knock me out. So I think I'd rather just go... I guess I can go Eton. I can technically go Eton, but I wouldn't be able to do much. So I'd rather just go Ho-Ho because it at least guaranteed breaks the... Oh, they poisoned me unfortunately. It guaranteed breaks the sub. That's doing a lot by the way. Let's just recover. On the Lando, cool. Let's just Sacred Fire here for some chip. On anything, it's gonna be Moth, okay. And let's just go Arceus here. Because they seem to be like subbing or something. They would probably do something like that. Fury Dance, okay. And they got a boost, unfortunately. This is tricky. Let's just Judgment. Terra Stellar, Fury Dance does knock me out, unfortunately. But I do have a Koraidon, which I can go into. And just go for... They terrored already, so Lando is defensive. That's true. It wouldn't die, so I guess I am forced to Terra Fire, so I can guaranteed get the KO on the Moth because it wouldn't have died otherwise. So I was forced to Terra there, but I still have Ditto and stuff, so I guess I should be fine. The poison on Ho does suck for sure. Like there's no denying it. That definitely sucks. They'd be forced to go Lando. I can Alo and Wish up and all that, I guess. Yeah, definitely keeping this. Just go Ho-Ho, I think. Ho-Ho is better than anything else really, because Sun's up, I would get a big Sacred Fires off substitute. That's fine by me. Let's just get rid of this Moth, let's just get rid of this Moth. Let's just recover. A Sludge Wave, indeed, nice. And let's just go for Sacred Fire again on the substitute. Get that KO, get that recover off now for free. Let's just spam it for a while so that we're at max health. And now I can just Brave Bird to get the KO. They crit me unfortunately, which is annoying, but it's okay, it's not that bad. Goldengo with probably Hex, I think. This is going to be a little tricky. Because Hex, let's say from an offensive Goldengo, Hex, how much would that do? It wouldn't kill, so I think I can afford to just say, oh wow, I'm faster. They are so spedef too. They hexed me. Poison does get the KO unfortunately, 12.5. And going to be tricky, but I think I'd have to Ditto the King Gambit and then win that way. Because Alo would win against Lando anyway. Alo and Eton, so we'd just go here, we'd just Flame Blades, the Goldengo, die, and then go Alo as a mid ground because King Gambit wouldn't knock me out, and if they go Lando, I'd get to flip turn. They did indeed taunt. It's a balloon King Gambit, I know that much, so we'd go here. Earthquake would do a turn, let's just Draco. Let's just Toxic this, they would die, knocking me out. I can just go Alo. If I flip turn and they die, that would be bad, yeah. So I'd have to stay in, right? I'd have to stay in. Let's just try to wish. Okay, I got the wish off, really good. And we're just gonna flip turn here, the SD, but I do get the ditto with the setup and all that. If they have if this has low kick, I just win. Let's see if it does. It doesn't, so I'm forced to go for... Problem is they can kowtow and then sucker. I think I would just go for Iron Head. They sucker, did 65. And I'm forced to sack the Alo, and then it's a 50-50. And then it's a 50-50. Sucker. Let's just flip turn. They kowtow. We go ditto again. And I would just Iron Head. They suckered, unfortunately, they got it. So they played this one well, GG. But back to, I did make some mistakes. Also, my Ho getting Sludge Wave Poison sucked. Ho got crit from Miraidons, also sucked, kinda. Also, I let my Arceus die to a Miraidons boost into Terra Stellar Iron Moth, which I definitely did not expect. I think I should have just kept going for the substitute breaking thing with Ho-Ho, so that's fine. But regardless, this game, I did win this, so let's just see this real quick. Let me go through because I don't want to miss out on this good game. You know, Eton versus Korai. I realized Korai is the fastest mon here, so I just decided to lead with it. U-turn out into my Ho-Ho, which usually is capable of taking Eton. Unless it's toxic. Even then, I think it's still fine because it's super Spidefy and stuff. We recovered a couple of times on the Dynamax cannon, then went for a Sacred Fire the next turn to try to fish for a pawn, got it, spam recover, and then in the end just whirlwind them out. By taking some damage, and they also decided to not recover, so Eton was super low at that point. Decided to just switch out into Arceus ground expecting an electric type move, but they decided to Behemoth. Arceus obviously is physically defensive, it survived. I got the higher roll here on the Zacian, got the KO, which is really good. Koraidon came out, scale shotted. I just decided to Ice Beams so that I can lower it and then go Ditto and Revenge. Alo Momola, defense dropped, it has play rough. I just decided to go Alo. They decided to switch into a Shifu, took some damage, and then I just flipped on their U-turn on the Reggie. Like, he brought E-turn because unless they Terra Ice, E-turn should wall this, and just went for a nice Draco Meteor into Toxic on the Arceus. They decided to Earthquake. I spammed recover for a while here, and now I was in range of Extreme Speed, so decided to stay Alo, switch into Alo. They did Terra trying to knock that E-turn out, but I got it. Clicked Wish here as well, and then switched into E-turn on the board switch again to get it back to max health. They went to Shifu, and I think it is when they just surrendered. So yeah, a nice game. Okay, so I am facing my friend, the Jester, and it's going to be an interesting game. And let's see what I can do here. So I think their fastest mon is Zacian. They don't have like Scarf or anything in this team. I think it's a boot spam. I know the team for sure, so it's like a boot spam. What I'll do here is, I can't really get T-Spike, boot spam. T-Spike's not gonna help me there. And Kyogre lead also looks pretty bad in my opinion. At the same time, I think Eton's pretty good because it can Toxic a bunch of stuff. Let's just try to Toxic this and see what they're gonna do. They could probably go Necrozma, but still, I think it's a pretty good idea to just... Oh my god, they would just Glacial Lance too. Yeah, that would do a lot actually. That Glacial Lance would do a lot. Do I want to take it? I mean, I can always go Ditto, but Ditto would be faster if they Trick Room. I guess Alo's fine, Wish Protect should work, right? Yeah. I think I'll just Toxic here. And let's see. I did get the Toxic, did the Glacial Lance. Indeed, Eternatus dies and they get the Moxie boost. That does suck, but it's okay. It's not that bad. Let's just go Alo. And they shouldn't be able to touch me that well. Let's just Wish here. Trick Room, that's okay. Let's just play rough. SD, Wish again. High horsepower. I can just go for a Protect here to stall the Trick Room. They would also die to Poison, which is really good, and I would get a faster flip turn, which I don't want, but I'd get a free Wish, which is good. And here I think I'm just gonna go into my, well, they would toxic. I think I kind of want to go Ditto. I really want to get a Ditto because Trick Room would end and they would click toxic anyway. Oh, the Dynamax and the Ditto die. Damn, Chester is reading my ass. I think I just lose this now. I just lost 2 moss. I really didn't think they would Glacial Lance turn 1 when I could just go hard Aloe, to be honest, first of all. So yeah, it does suck. But yeah, they read my ass. I am losing this game for sure. Can I just outrage? I mean, they have Zacian. I guess I can do something with Aloe and Ho-Ho. So I'll just outrage here. They go Kyogre. It's bold. It's not taking anything. I'm locked in. Let's just go for it. I don't think Ice Beam, they have Thunder Wave, I think. Ice Beam shouldn't one-shot me, but they have Thunder Wave. That works, because they didn't go Zacian. Now I can just switch out, which is really cool. It's Wild Charge, Close Combat, Behemoth, so I'm forced to go into RCS here. The SD, let's just go for a nice Judgment. If I get the roll, that would be pretty cool. Behemoth doesn't KO me right now, which is good. They might Terra Fighting though. Terra Fighting Close Combat is an option. I don't know if that would kill though. It wouldn't. So yeah, they would lower their defense. I would get a decent amount of damage then. But I don't see me winning, to be honest. It's far from me winning this game for sure. Behemoth does come out. Can I get the roll? I don't, unfortunately. Just gonna sack this, I guess. Go Koraidon. Just go for a nice U-turn here. I don't see me beating E-turn, to be honest. I mean, Outrage spam does look good. At the same time, they have Necrozma. Not sure what am I gonna do. I guess I can burn it if they let me. That's about it. But for now, let's just U-turn into, I think, Ho-Ho, because I'm forced to take the Toxic and just try to burn the E-turn, I think. They went Kyogre, which is interesting. Not sure why would you go Kyogre. It's bold, it's 220. Ho-Ho is faster, wouldn't get the KO though, so I'm forced to go Aloe and we'll just flip turn here. Remove this Rain. They Calm Mind, which is fine. Let's just go into Koraidon and they saved the Zacian as a Fairy type, which I guess makes sense. Let's just CC here. Get the Kyogre KO, which is really good. I mean, I can only win this if they choke, but I'll still play the game. I'm not gonna quit, that's for sure. I think I gotta go Ho-Ho. I know it's defensive, so I don't think it should be able to... It should do that much damage, I don't think so. Terra Ground is crazy though. I know they're Photon Geyser and Earthquake. I did get the Bond, that's really good. And Terra on Necrozma is good because if Zacian goes down, I can actually spam Outrage. And I can also spam Flare Blades right now, as a matter of fact. Let's just Brave Bird and... how much would Aloe take again? Not a lot, so I can go Aloe, Wish up, and then flip turn out, basically. They have Moonlight. Let's just Wish. Oh yeah, they have Moonlight, I just realized. Morning Sun and Moonlight, same thing. So we'll just flip turn out. They're getting a lot of setup here. Koraidon is not faster anymore, just gonna go Ho-Ho. And I don't think I still take any damage, so I think I can just go for a Brave Bird. The Moonlight, okay. This Moonlight is annoying. I think I should just Whirlwind. Why? Yeah, I just realized I have Whirlwind and I didn't click Whirlwind. That's so funny. I had Whirlwind this whole time and I didn't click it. Okay, that's crazy. Let's just go for a Brave Bird. I wouldn't want to miss a move right now. So yeah, we just get that KO. E-turn comes out. Now here comes the tricky part because I really don't have much to do. I don't have poison types. I'm forced to go U. Dynamax does too much. Wonder if I should Terra Fire on the Korai or Terra Fairy. Like, I can Terra Fairy, Flipton out and go Korai, get some value, or I can Terra Fire. But the problem is, it doesn't really win me the game. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. I think I'd just Terra Fairy and Flipton on the Dynamax, get the Koraidon in, and just go for an Outrage. Hope that they sack E-turn. They went Tinglu. That's fine though. Because if they go Zacian, outrage would break, and if they stay in, as long as I don't, as long as it's 3, even if it's 3 years, I think I'm fine here. Because Tinglu wouldn't die. Tinglu would definitely wouldn't die to outrage here. It's not possible, and I got the hit too, so that's really good. Let's just go Alo, try to regenerate it, get the wish up on Korai as well. They ruinate, let's just wish here. They spike, let's just flip them out. That thing died, and I would just get the wish on Korai, which is a really good position, I must say. Suddenly this game looks winnable, not gonna lie. Suddenly this looks actually winnable. So here what I'm gonna do is I think I can afford to outrage. Photon Geyser wouldn't do that much. It would prevent them from going E-turn. They go Z. Yeah, I think I can afford to outrage here because Bond doesn't get. Oh, they moonlighted. Sun boosted moonlight. My god, I just realized that. Oh, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Good thing Oh, I got the great confusion, please. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. They don't have player off though. Wait, they don't have player off. I don't think they knock me out in any hit. They don't have player off. Hold up. They don't have player off. Yeah, and I'm forced to go Alo, I think. Eton, really? That's weird. That's actually weird. I can wish though. They can toxic, but still wish is great here. Let's just flip them out. Let's just go Korai, get that thing, and would they go Zacian again? It's a question, but I wouldn't get logged in. I can just switch. I'll just outrage here. Oh, I got the Eton. Oh my god, I did get the Eton, and because they don't knock me out in a single hit. Koraidon's faster. I can just sack Alo and win the game that way. Phew, that was scary, but I somehow win. I think they also kind of choked a little bit by not making any double. So that's that. CC doesn't even kill, and GG. Okay, I am happy about that win for sure, for sure. This is a type of team that I actually have never seen before in my, I don't know, 50 games on the UBERS ladder. I don't think I've ever fought in Magirna. It's definitely not Necrozma Dawn Wings, so it's gonna be interesting. We'll see what this can do. I see a power hub set in the Calc decks here. I'm gonna look up this Smogon thing. You guys actually can't see that, apparently. In the video, but yeah, I'm looking up the strategy Pokedex on Smogon, and it seems like it doesn't have an Uber strategy actually, so completely unknown here, completely unknown Pokemon here. One thing looks incredible is T-Spikes, so well, they led with this. I've seen people just stay in on these things, so I'm not gonna stay in myself, and I would just go Arceus, I think. They trick roomed. Oh, okay, that's quite interesting actually. Let's just Calm Mind up. Misty Explosion, I get the Calm Mind. Is it gonna be Hoopa? It's gonna be Calyrex Ice. So Calyrex Ice, if I Terra Poison... Well, I have an Alo, so I don't think I should worry about it at all, to be honest. They Glacial Lance, they're not banded or anything like that. Let's just wish up here. Just gotta stall the Trick Room for 3 turns, and then I should be fine. I'm faster. Whoa, that's crazy. Why am I faster? That sucks. I guess I can still be fine though, because I'd get Wish. So I can just flip them out here and go Ho-Ho, because Ho-Ho wouldn't take anything from it. Close combat, definitely not. Trick Room ends, and I can just Sacred Fire to fish for a bone. And they're also like lowered their defense, so it should do a lot to this thing. Anyway, so we're in a good position here. Necrozma Dawn Wings, can we get the bond? No, unfortunately not. I do see a Meteor Beam coming my way. I have a feeling I kind of want to go Ditto, because it would get that ability Shadow Shield, and it would do a lot of good to me. And I don't really have switch-ins. I don't want to lose any other Mon either, so I think Ditto is the perfect Mon to also know the set, what they're running. It's Trick Room. Okay, that I did not expect. Their Moongeist Beam is definitely gonna knock me out. It's Trick Room, Meteor Beam, so they are definitely Power Herb. I wonder if Terra Fairy would mean. I like it. I kinda like it. I kinda wanna go for Terra Fairy here. Because I don't have switches for this thing. And I could Trick Room though, that's true. But I would just die if I don't Terra Fairy, that's true. I would die to Moongeist Beam if I don't Terra. So I'm forced to Terra, get the KO on the Necrozma. Which is fine. Calyrex comes out. I've got an Aloe. I can once again go into it. Since I'm faster, I can also Wish Up even if they SD, which is great. Hoopa comes out. It could be Specs, it could be a bunch of stuff. And Hyperspace Fury goes through Protect. Banned, but I know if they're banned, right? So I think I can actually go for Protect here. Their Thunderbolt definitely not staying on that thing, and Psychic type move, I can feel it. I think I'd rather just go Arceus. Arceus doesn't seem that good in this game. Hyperspace Fury did come out, they lowered their defense. I'd just go for Judgment for some chip on the Hoopa. They'd probably Trick Room again, yeah, makes sense. And let's just go Aloe, try to stall the Trick Rooms again on Psychic crit. I don't think a Life of Psychic would have knocked the Aloe out from max, definitely not. Even if they're Rash or whatever, I don't think that would have, yeah. Unless they're max special attack, which I don't think they are. Maybe they are, then it's a roll. So that crit definitely mattered, definitely mattered. And it sucks. I think I'm forced to go E-turn and just, oh, I can't Terra. Oh, that's right. Here's what I can do though. I can go Ditto on the Psychic type move. Yeah, I can go Ditto on the Psychic type move. Hopefully they fall for it. Nice. Oh wait, I'm a Fairy. Okay, that's stupid. I'm a Fairy type. I just realized I'm a Fairy type. How much is Ho gonna take then? Not a lot, so I can probably go Ho-Ho and probably just recover twice, I think. Okay, that works. Recover twice, get the KO with Brave Bird, not gonna miss the move. And then Sacred Fire this, Sacred Fire that. Arceus also just Sacred Fire that as well. Just gonna Sacred Fire here. Hopefully we get a burn. A lot of damage, no burn unfortunately. They did end up clicking Trick Room. Not sure what this would have, but honestly, I think I'd just Sacred Misty Explosion. That is a bad move. That does nothing for them, to be honest. And I'll just get that Sacred Fire. I've got Regenerator. Can I get the burn? Finally, thank God. Weakness policy, it doesn't matter. They are indeed burned. We'll just sack this. I think I need Koraidon, right? Once it's over, the Terra's gone. This is usually Terra Fire or normal, so I can probably just go for Outrage Spam or CC even. And I'd keep Ho-Ho as a physical tank and a Sacred Fire user. So I can go Ho-Ho, regenerate it, go E-turn, sack it, go Koraidon, and just go for CC Spam, I think. Wait, CC Spam. If I CC, I lower my defense. They'd go for Terra Normal Extreme Speed, and that would KO me, right? Really, no? Oh, it wouldn't. Adamant Max Attack Cell Scarf. Terra Normal Extreme Speed doesn't KO the Koraidon after -1, so I can just do this and just go for Close Combat again. They are Terra Fire, apparently, so I think I'm fine though, because there's no way Ho-Ho dies, and I think Brave Bird should get the KO. Depends if they have HP. I guess they do. Oh, I didn't see the KO mark. No, I lose. Ah, that's unfortunate. Maybe I should have saved the thing, I guess. But if they didn't die here, and I would have gone Ho-Ho, they extreme speeded the Ho-Ho, they could have SD'd again and knocked the Koraidon out, so maybe I should have Outreached then. I really thought it would be Terra Normal. Terra Fire seems really bad, but yeah, unfortunately I lose the game here. Again, the same opponent. I probably have to stop and come back up again because I am facing the same opponent. Because I want diversity in a video, man. Come on, diversity in a video so that we can have good matchups. Regardless, I guess we'll just do same thing, right? Same thing, same old thing. Just go for a. I can go get T-Spike up actually, but they would just come out. So we'll just Toxic here and get the KO with Draco Meteor after. They bulldoze, lowered my defense, trying to get a ceaseless edge up, but I would just get the KO here with poison. Nice. I believe they just go Roaring Moon this time around as well. I think they should, but I'm not sure. I think last time they went Lando and I went Ho-Ho and I was able to burn the Roaring Moon. So this is going to be interesting here. If they go Lando, they went Moth this time. Okay. That looks interesting. They're probably trying to fish for the Fury Dance burns, I think. I would just go Ho-Ho, I believe, and use the Ho-Ho so that I can just literally knock this Iron Moth out and Sludge Wave, huh? Here's what I can do though. I can save this, just go Ditto. Ditto wouldn't die to any one move and I would copy it, resist all the moves, and if they substitute, I break. Okay, they read me. They read that. They actually read that. That's insane. I did not think they would do that. They actually read me. That's crazy. But that's okay, because we're just gonna Flare Blitz here. Iron Moth goes down, big help. Now I don't have to worry about getting Fury Danced on under Sun and all that. Still have a faster Korai, but it's true that it would be a problem. I think I'd just Flare Blitz because they would SDD and then knock. Oh, I got the pawn with the Flare Blitz. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. That is very lucky. Not gonna lie from me. That is very lucky. But regardless, I think I got that because I was Scarf and I would have attacked again. So that worked out really well. Let's just go for a Wish on the Stealth Rock. Lovely. Let's just flip turn out now. Working really well. I can just go E-turn and get that nice Wish off. Well, actually, I should probably not go E-turn, if I'm being honest. I can go Korai though. Yeah, Korai. Getting health on Korai is actually really good. Because that means I resist, I survive Sucker Punches. Yeah, and I can just go for U-turn. They were boost energy. Roaring Moon goes down. Just gonna go Ho-Ho because it forces Goldingo and King Gambit to not come out. Basically, they would get burned and damaged. Basically, let's just Sacred Fire, try to get a burn, no burn. Thunder Wave does come out. Let's just Sacred Fire again. They made it rain, apparently, probably expecting Arceus, I think. But Sacred Fire does come out, and I would just go Aloe here because they can taunt me, but it doesn't really matter. Let's just flip turn. Yeah, get that flip turn, get that Ho-Ho in, get that Sacred Fire off on the Stealth Rock. Got the burn, nice. Let's just go back to Aloe. Taunt, flip turn. And I want to go Korai, but if they have a pretty bad Terra, that would be really annoying. So I think I'd rather go Arceus, because they wouldn't die here. They would Earthquake and whatnot. Oh wait, they were faster, right? They already attacked. I get to go for a Calm Mind. The Earthquake doesn't do any damage. Let's just Ice Beam. And they would SD. Sucker Punch doesn't knock me out, so I'll just go for Judgment and force them to reveal their Terra. They didn't even Sucker, they didn't Terra, so King Gambit goes down. So I got my revenge, which is really good. And now I'm gonna go for more games, hopefully not find the same opponent. Alright, Web's team with Ribombi. This is going to be a little harder than usual, but the good part is that E-turn lead. Oh, come on, Koraidon, really? Okay, I see you. Probably Scale Shot variant, I think, so I guess I'm gonna have to go Aloe. Outraged? Is that banded? There's no way, right? That did what? 49.4? No. I don't know. They could be just standard or they could be like a defensive set, maybe. Regardless, I think I'd just wish first. They don't get the KO and then uh, I guess just protect. Yeah, just heal. Until sun ends, I think. I don't know what they'll do now, but I think I would just go for a flip turn. Looks like they're Scarf or something maybe, but I did get the flip turn off, which is really good. It's Rocky Helmet Necrozma. Interesting, for sure. I can go Ho-Ho here and just get a nice Sacred Fire off. Fish for a burn. 50% burn chances is crazy, right? 50% burn chance is insane. So this move is crazy for sure. Sun boosted as well, does 28 through Terra Shell, gets the burn, lovely. And I'm just gonna go E-turn, try to get the T-Spike up. Oh, the Meteor Beamed. Okay, that's not what I expected, for sure. I guess if they're Meteor Beam, they probably have Earth Power / Ice Beam. I wonder how much would that do. Would it do a lot? I think I can wait till till they get put in range of Draco, I think. Or I can Draco and then recover spam, one of the two. It's probably better if I Draco and then recover. Oh, I got the KO. I guess they weren't max HP, I was calculating max HP. That's cool. That's definitely cool. Ribombi definitely getting this T-Spike up. Getting this double T-Spike up because they don't have their spinner anymore. And no removal, no poison types. These T-Spikes are gonna go insane. His Transport missed, unfortunately, and I'll just go for Toxic on the Ribombi as well. Nice, great, and I guess let's just recover now until this Ribombi goes down. Paralysis does suck. I don't know why. I guess they could have Psychic Noise, but apparently they're not clicking it. I forgot about Psychic Noise actually, but usually I don't think you see Psychic Noise on Ribombi that much in UBERS. Necrozma comes out, just gonna go Ho-Ho. I don't think this Necrozma would have anything that can touch Ho-Ho, and I would just get Sacred Fires. Psychic Fangs, yeah, that's not doing enough. Let's just recover in case it's faster. Definitely not letting this get Stun Sport. Let's just go back to E-turn. They Transport again, that's completely fine. Let's just go for Toxic, I guess, if they switch out. Maybe they don't though, which is fine. Let's just recover now. Speed F drop, cool, and I think I can afford to go Aloe, because even if they Transport me, I don't care about it, and I want to not stay in with E-turn on a Mon that can set up and like just stay paralyzed on that turn. For Shifu Dark is interesting. It goes through Protect. Could be banded. I don't think I need Aloe that much, so Wicked Blow does get the KO there. They could be Scarf, which could turn out to be a problem with webs up, so I guess I'd go Arceus, I think. Banded Wicked Blow shouldn't do that much, and I should be able to just recover, I think. Terra Dark, okay. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. I think I'll just force to Judgment here because I cannot recover spam and get rid of the Urshifu, and they forfeit. So, got only 6 points for that, unfortunately. Did end up getting like a couple of points. Wasn't able to get higher than 1657, unfortunately. There were some tough matchups for sure, but yeah. Have been really enjoying the tier, and I hope you enjoyed this video as well. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.